Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, today our topic is modules and built-in functions in Python. In our topic, we study first of all what is a module and what are the built-in functions, and then we study the math module, and after that we will see how can we use Python shell as calculator. First of all, what is a module? In Python language, as we have write programs earlier, and we use different types of print and input statements. We can also use if statement and different operators and loops, and along with all these we can also use built-in functions, already defined functions that are already defined inside the Python in the form of different modules. And if we want to use these functions, we have to import these functions and include that module in our program. And for this purpose, whenever we want to use a function, we have to import it from the module. And the syntax to import any function is, we use keyword from, then the name of the module, then keyword import, and then name of the function which we want to use. For example, we want to use a function to generate random integers, and to generate random integers we have to import this function from the module random. And for this purpose we place a statement from random import randint, and then we use the function random integer, and this will return you a random integer between 1 and 10, and stores its value or assign this value to variable x, and the print statement displays the value which is stored in x, and it displays here 7, which is returned by the random integer. Now in our next topic, we look at the math module. As we have to use many of the maths functions during our calculation, then we have to include we have to import the functions from the math module, and there are almost all type of functions available in that module, like sine, cos, tangent, exponentiation, logarithm, and square root, factorial, etc. Along with there are also inverse trigonometric function, hyperbolic functions, and different other constant value functions. Here we see an example of a math function from the math module. Here we import the functions sine and pi from the math module and see how they work, and print the value of the pi. As it is a constant, it does not calculate something, and sine function take an argument and returned its sine value, for example sine of 0. Here the print function is displaying the result of sine of 0, that is also 0.0. Here are some other examples from the math module. Here we imported two functions, absolute and round, to show that we can import more than one functions using one statement and separated by comma. The name of each function is separated by comma, and here the absolute returns the positive value after converting the negative to positive by taking square under root, and round off function will give you the rounded off value either on the right or the left side of the decimal point. Students, in this slide, we see how can we use shell as a calculator. Where we run our program, we can write quick statements and find their results at the spot. If we want to find factorial of any number, for example, first we have to import that function. We can write from math import factorial, but if we use static, that is being used here, and then all of the functions can be imported using this statement. So we can use static if we do not write a specific function, then all functions are imported using this statement, and we can use any of the function from the math module or any other module which we want to use. Here factorial of 5, when we write at the shell and run, then the result is displayed in the next line. And if we want to calculate, for example, 23 power 2 by using exponent operator, then the output is shown at the next line, and the shell is used as calculator, or at runtime we can quickly calculate the results by writing the quick statements. Students, for today's topic, you have to study the pages 21 up to 23 from the chapter 3 of the book Introduction to Python Programming. And if you find any difficulty, you can place a question and ask me. Thank you.